the devil's workshop. The devil will definitely find
job for
working tools. And at the end of the day, no, what will be the future? And development and so the future no be basa. So I think that's something as you make it a priority just to make sure say the Boko conflict, you know, you better end it once and for all because it's been there for quite a while. Reason or more catch what team say nyansa it's about this chieftains in drew me so na me say as I said to be very honest. Alaska, we need to make sure say we tell the people in the face say they should rather fight for development. They should fight for the future of their kids. They should fight for your friends saying the various innovative opportunities now, their children will not end up the same way their fathers. No more better future. Because there are people in the north for Alaska, they are very brilliant, very intelligent. Very. Now look at the few in our politics. Look at how intelligent some of them are. So you can imagine the vast majority in the north deny that same opportunity because of what is going on. I think there a responsibility on all of us to ensure say we bring lasting peace.
I was Ivan Che innocent with that brilliant submission. But Okasano, you made mention of Burkina Faso because you know and share border. Tie Burkina Faso or president. If it's a military junta, if you say Ninti Oba Ghana, Obeshia the Burkina base, Ewaha, T advisor or the Mao.
If today Ghana has decided to place President John Mahama at the head of the country, it's a strong message. And I hope that you Burkinabés living in Ghana, you can support President John Mahama. The task will be difficult. There are certainly challenges ahead in terms of security. On the economic side, I hope that you can support Ghana's defense and security forces as much as you can, both in terms of intelligence and on the economic side, as you are able to support them, as if you were supporting the Burkinabe armed forces. I'm talking to you about something. The challenges can be very numerous. Under no circumstances should you lose hope. You need to support them and help them on all fronts. A nation does not survive unless it has a strong army. That's why I reiterate to you again to support Ghana's defense and security forces. They alone will be able to help the country get back on its feet economically and thrive. Next, I urge you to love the people here, to live in perfect symbiosis, in perfect harmony, just as you are already doing very well. As I said, the people are already integrated. The problem lies with the leaders. Keep going in that direction. Support your brothers in Ghana. Support them as much as you can. And above all, show that integrity. Land of upright men, you must be role models. Burkina Faso should not create a problem. Burkina Faso should be a solution. You have always managed to thrive through all your leaders present here. And I hope that this momentum continues and that you can support the new president in his task. How huge it is to revive the country's economy and especially to defend this.
FM 92.3.
Yes, that was a powerful statement.
34-year-old man.
And I'm say, you see, we live in a part of the world that people don't realize the ingenuity and the creative power in young people. So in an environment, you find yourself where you think, say, you have better, you find a solution or maybe something better to offer. And people don't even pay much attention to what we say. But Alaska, some of these guys are really proving, say, indeed. Makacha say Nyansa anti-grey Nyansa, not because I have seen a 74-year-old man at Nakota court to say, Wakoto, Akra, 5 years, Mona. And Nyansa, what your friends say, Enumua. Konyasa okwana judge wadi 40 years in the back I will bet me I won't see a jail in the secondam now was be wajimi what has some make a no and you know Nyansa anti-aging these are some of the things that we need to and we tell some now kana very important because you see right. I hope say Ghana, Burkina Faso, whatever be the political situation, you know, we can be partners in development because these are our neighbors. In case of anything, yet here crisis AC or Cote d'Ivoire. That's right. If something happens in Nigeria, in Burkina Faso, they will come here. And even the Boko situation, I'm told that there are a lot of Ghanaians who move crossing the border to Burkina Faso. Right. It means that we are partners. And in terms of security-wise, you know, with our neighbors, you know, how do we coexist in ensuring that we bring lasting peace? Situation like this, need to be resolved, not expect it out of control. Over the years, you know, you see Boko situation. One thing about it is that according to sources, there are some political forces
that's right.
behind the scenes. Omona eflemu this whole conflict so. These are powerful, politically exposed individuals. They have access to wealth, and they can easily, because who have sophisticated ammunitions in nema ekrokra manfo na obi o ha du obedi kura no onya but ye koto tuwa bra se fa koku unua na sabi wo obi a wo dwen kwa akira pa bread kura no unya ni but ye to weapon na over $1,000 gun obi $2,000 gun and ye dia bra se koku ho but the old pa bia na didi obako school ni yamfa mawo enti wo obi a wo ye rational na wo tenase na wo dwene sa nema we hu a clearly lecturer say the agenda no isn't about you. It is about certain individuals be propelling their personal whatever interest just to ensure say they remain in power. So say nipa hu sa nema we I think they betimi atwe ye ho free home. So the statement na we make and making a very good emphasis on the economy.
That's right.
Alaska wuti abrante na asem na o kana give you an indication say Ghana economy at the form. And this is one thing over the years. So be a what's your platform no are breaking it down for the average Ghanaian to understand the state of Ghana's economy. And it's the reason why I say John Mahama winning elections, people are celebrating me. I don't see celebration because I think that the task ahead are huge. Alaska, do you know that 2026? Most of the agreements started. Service most of our debts.
Exactly.
China for amontwe kanon kwa animu no Alaska mere baba se ye kwakutia China for ye de omoka 1.7 billion Alaska mene ye fancy Paris Club ye de omoka 1.9 ye be shase atua the commercial space Eurobond ye realignment omotwe kwa animu no ye de omoka 13.5 billion
ye be shase
atua ena ada eka egugugugu ho so Alaska economy no niema nkoye sa asara amanfo si hunu no so it will take government of the day to do a lot of re-engineering just to ensure say one obetimi investor confidence in the economy and sana man for do musika ba krom ha say see aba betenase aba be ya adwuma nema e build investor confidence in a dosu in an environment where corruption is very pervasive Alaska broni bia ni ho ba investment cause sika no model ba no what people don't know is say omon kofa no nwuram omonso sika insurance na se for that so what the baba investment the whoever why insure say sika want to be sure say environment na wo de sika no kon enkonko she
safe
na wa ba aba ka chan say ontua we ma and they will check your justice system ukona say ukonya asema justice delivery say necessity say nti say wa check here most of the international we arbitration na ye ni nyina no agreement na ye no they don't want the local court to deal with any of our cases.
That's right.
It's the reason why they go for international arbitration. Because they don't trust your judicial system. No, I say. Every single company be into agreement be no misunderstanding. I
see young
court. And to bet UK Crown Court, wine. There is no single company ofra bonti meba krum ha obetama asem de akoye court wa this a minor wine no clearly I trust say investor confidence in our judicial system no is a problem so it will take the president awaba ene just to ensure say sa nema we nyina na be hyase building nkakra including the economy aye omo downgrade ye no how do we get our credit score back Alaska S&P Moody's Fitch ni nyina junk and na de koba bosian. So I don't even know when Ghana will be eligible to go to the commercial space to go and borrow with this particular track record. What I say na make no because one shall same to Yawoka and several other way so it will take a lot of re-engineering. Anything na all say you be here will be a support among ourselves here. How do we even create an environment a bit more trading among ourselves just to ensure say economically you bet me I end something because me free say Africa countries there were a lot of potentials. How do we exploit these opportunities? Maximize young economic fortunes. Because a country, one take a bold step and bold initiative to do some of these things that you won't go anywhere. China, when they told us they can leverage their numbers for economic gains. Alaska and you mention two biggest economy in the world. Over America, over China.
Very well.
China because they leverage their numbers. And then get to where they are today. Say dollar CD depreciating and yesuno. They were deliberately depreciating their money because this is an industrial hub. They manufacture everything. China for as such that adia on to be manufacture crano or make sure so manufacture an inferior one.
That's right.
Sabe an increase for better so that the money stays. And then look at the economy today. Yet Chroma we virtually import everything
including
toothpick.
Iowa Pampronsu Ghana.
Exactly. That is why the eco swing, what I'm looking out for President Mahama, a massive industrial takeoff.
That's right.
Industrialization. You better make sure say major things now. Yeah, import to you now. Never say.
And also, abundance of why one district, one factory, dear.
Factory
no,
yes.
So also why
the expectation is that
exactly. So this is the time, media. We should go into agriculture.
Alaska. Me say we can read through the whole thing. For instance, agriculture working. Sika Ghana for time the cost of sasa ankuko funu no begu kuro mazano. Enya de ketwa. Sa ankuko no etimi spend over 7 months e wo nsuo so ansa na duru Ghana. Eno na Ghana for te ho anopa awia ye de mankra omo we na nyina ombanyina ba yeden. Akra ketwa sa akukọ kafuwe hye nsam. Ombanyina ba yeden wo wiase.
Also chop better.
Yes.
Alaska,
we have poultry industry here.
That's right.
How do we make sure say ebe grow, support farmers, provide them with some of these moya ye cancer mean? Now you make sure say we create a viable market here. These are things our producer won't mock. In our neighboring countries, we can create a bilateral saying engagement, with our neighbors.
So
Ghana and Coco, we can go to Cote d'Ivoire and sell them. We can go to Burkina Faso and say for a month Nyuma. Alaska.
They say you were then Operation Feed Yourself. Uko kwamoswa you was state land.
Yes. So
we should go into agriculture.
I told you the last time. Exactly. We need to go into a large scale state farms. Nipa no move national service.
That's right.
Let's motivate some of them. Say national service. It's just 700 Ghana cedis. Those who are willing to go into agriculture, give them 1,000 Ghana cedis.
That's right.
So that it will be extra incentive for people to go into the agri sector, work for government, produce will stay in this country. Now when we have vast land in the north,
military in Namo.
Alaska. So give them something to do. They will stop killing themselves. What I say, there are a lot that we can do. Yet me come Niger, ekoto jene over $12 million ever kroma say. Ya wan sase abu uko Miami krom bi ni na se for.
Honorable Eriko Poku, I think yes suggest we man.
Uko north. Alaska, we see any politics or any NDC MPP. See, are not willing to do some of these things. The last time I catch about 24-hour economy. No, make 24-hour economy. On cash, it's about what you do within.
Exactly.
You got clock on the way you're then a child on 24.
And then you would be
2.3. We are then clock no child on 24. Then I would be industrialization. Factories. Make sure that the last time I catch your tea tomato, why they need tea tomato? Catch them. Why must we go to other countries and import tomato? Oko akomadan, kwesi factory ni si ho. Oko ye fan saying, two of them around ho, I know among for toast.
That's right.
Support them. Let them know say there is a factory here. We are among for money nyina amra ha say. Ye be turn it into finished good. Ye we are ye ni. Where the young farm carbon ya yento.
That's right.
Market be na opa winya. Alaska governance is not a big deal. Soldier for shampaboa. Police for shampabo kroma say. Your friend is saying, shoe factory. With the omuni client crano, let them produce for the military, let them produce for. I saw the from Penny 40 air Tom Paba from China.
And Nimba Biani Ghana, but Nina China.
Alaska. And Pabua, yes, sir, yen to be produced. Sometimes we just ask you say, Yamu, say, dear, you say, you know. Sometimes you wonder, by any I agreed. Because Nipana or Cotabano. Ne say no ne business no.
That's right.
Enti police from Pabua, soldier from Pabua, ye betimi atena Kumasi aye, ye betimi atena North aye. Because nema no mode ye no krom ha na efiri.
Ivan, yenya nanado aban mu, ne yenya ministers bi wo ho am deputy ministers. Na they were championing it made in Ghana rice.
Yes.
Could you believe the second term of Nanado, those ministers now they were championing, you drop one because say you did Ghana rice, I bet then no or sponsor a party no cra or mobile no business because so they were made to what sack those ministers.
Yes.
Send a bear masa ye sponsor na nado no about obey made in Ghana local rice. Now you to me crack perfume rice in ma.
Yes.
So that was the problem.
So some of these things, you know, you need a president how you're willing, now you're committed. Not and just lip service and I say just for political expediency keke. Kwa ya diano can is the easiest part to do, to say, but to do it, and that is the thing. Alaska, your lands, your nearma, your human resources. We have Ghana for Marantia Mario Mugu and Ramichamu American embassy. Nipo more sunlight. Just say, I'm for free say going outside Ghana to go and live there. No, just say I take you to when you live in a country and people have that mindset. Say this is me too quite brutal and some you see, young people have this mindset.
Because environment in your favorable.
Exactly. That is what I'm saying. Say we can't blame any of those young people tooling out there because out there, no, and easy. Living in somebody's country and easy. So say ubetimi ye ha mana ye ya. Why don't you create all these opportunities as for amanfo nya bibinye? And it's not as if we can't do. We can. But just say we are greedy, we always want money, we want more. And the niema na be ya money pa ye no. Niema me no kan. How complex are they? And it's not as if say it has not been done before.
That's right.
Kwame Nkrumah tete cry as any nyansa anyone etimi ye money ye.
Operation feed yourself.
Kwame Nkrumah ye shoe factory. Alaska car tie yeah you Nkrumah say Nkrumah tab na yeshisha tata oh your fans are bus na yeshisha bi Nkrumah say Ghana
akasanoma
yes TV ni na se for no Alaska because enne sana country biye na ye de bia na ye this mobile phone technology na se for buy Africa one say ye team creative bi say ye de my ho
no
Samsung oto South Korea economy is booming. Apple, American economy is booming. Huawei, China. What are we doing? Africa. Some of these things we are not even thinking about going innovative because for in terms of this technology, African people we are into it. Look at man for motor expensive phone. Obeti Ghana the obedi kula now cry iPhone. Alaska, I think say we need to do a lot just to ensure say Niama kakra na ebetimi aye and make sure say yebe ma ye nkrofo nya adwuma ye the last time I make catch military military nya say ye kwa war ba bia omo nenam yesa masa na barracks ubetimi salute from anopa kosi anwumere kwase adwuma nkwa na edibiri mo ye alas what military barracks ubetimi salute from anopa kosi anwumere kwase adwuma sa when these people they have a lot of your friends saying talent mumu.
That's right.
And in barracks yes massa Alaska you will bridge you high between these people are building. You will roads.
Rollins did say
Alaska court na atamos besi foforo no na eyenua na omudi cc ho from titio soldier phone dey see here e see ho for about 30 years. Alaska, why can't we put our people to good use? Soldier for can build bridges that are roads on betimi aye omugu barracks yes amasa himfrimuma. And there are several other stuff.
Yes, a master son work pension.
Alaska, yes, a master sir. And I see the son Yan say Ghana soldiers no do not retire. Conditions from womb I will ho.
Oh,
Alaska, I can sit here and tell you, say, all soldiers, every corporation be able to know about security and mubiano. Do not all soldier.
Canada, Japan can't tell us we are so we are do what you mind.
Alaska, their life is horrible because we don't treat them well. But these are people in common life from what they are to line. Oko America now who the line now kota they no muso soldier uniform. We no be a payagin and change and they are thanking you for your service because that's the respect people have for you for fighting to protect our country day and night. But how can we say the same thing?
I think we have to advocate for their welfare.
Alaska, they need to
do that.
They need to especially recruit for another. I think say we need to realign them and put them to good use because they have good talent. I say you so amuye na amanfo betimi asi adan ebiri betimi aya akwan na say extra income be kura na baba kan mo salary ho a nipa na be pension no na at least you will go and live in dignity. Not on na ebirumu kodi watch mine time. Alaska, I think we need to do a lot just to ensure say betimi asesa sa ndema we me free say young people will say the workforce no ye wo ndema na making agriculture and some yakekan ye betimi ye sa ndema we na ese de 24-hour economy no 24 the last time I catch say na ebirumu kan adwuma te say police teacher And that last one here, the nurses in as for.
That's right.
Hey, you far away in your 24-hour economy.
No,
because
they
offer third service, your friends, a third party services.
Exactly.
The teachers are there to train the workforce. Nurses are there to make sure that the well-being of the workforce.
That's right.
The police are there to protect, to offer security for the workforce.
Exactly.
The workforce in the here for those who will be working in the industry and they offer double the size of teachers, double nurses, now double security. Any impact be our economy. So, but nipa na wa form omo those industries omo ye nyuma ema nyama no flow no, they are the very people who build a nation, and that is where the focus must be. The industry part, you know, that should be the focus. You build the factories, you making sure say we put people into work day night and the way ombetimi aye, and yes anyama na sika na yetam e de kotom mo in a year. The last time I catch it all, you had 250 million eco Vietnam eco
odu asutware.
Yes.
Emu asutware mu to me busua na ehu.
Yemfa nya hwe.
Ana yesi school for nya aduane omo beto.
Yes.
But I want to be tam sika ko Vietnam.
250 million.
Some ko kre mu abre school for.
Yes.
Why can't they taste our own local rice so that the monies, those monies stays in the economy?
Yes, obikura san catch the textiles industry.
That's
Alaska,
right.
ntade ne nasefo ehye no kroma sei. Ntade ne nasefo na ehye no kroma sei. Enwi ya emade bai. You see, some of these things governors in Alaska wo hwe nema amamfo yisu no daily. That is what China did. Nema ehi amamfo adabia powumpo beto. The last time I catch row, we oba na wudi 16 years, 15 years, and even 12 years going bia na. Ekodu about 40s, you know, you need pad every month.
Exactly.
So pad ya dia produce wa moka. So how do you make sure that you bring these factories? Over many panya you might say government never subsidize here. But Alaska, who is willing to do this thing? Because obina importo, I think political commitment will save us. And I hope, sir, this new government will learn and listen. Na emeye sa business as usual anobium. Now you fix this particular country because this is the last opportunity we have to rebuild this country. You failure, trust me, we are done.
Right. I think sir, a soldier for now started sending messages. So and a Ghana for our the diaspora is sending messages. Almost say CPSU a very, very educative program. Now they can't afford to miss it. UK Colorado. Okay, yeah, that must say. Now Obisu sending messages say. Yet to me, Gigi excavators. Ni treasure the atom. Those excavators is our machine secret. A soldier for crab to me, they are enough. Near to me, they are quite did you maybe ever. But to me, G excavator no. Now, government say, young channel.
Abama abaya onimiansa sa na beba.
Oh, yeah, right.
Oto abama abaya onimiansa. Na Alaska, very dangerous oh. Mese say yanhwe ye. Na yanhwe nipa omo edidi yanim. Na yanhwe omo adwen mu anhwe se omo nyansa na omo nim de tia. Some of these things are likely to happen in the future.
Exactly.
Because how can the whole president ebetia be gina camera ni ma yese mo chichi excavator na mo nhye no. Hey!
Na later wasan ko yisika.
Akoto excavator.
Akotobi.
Excavators. Alaska yenhye no na no solve galamsey problems.
Me na say mama kinka messages. I think sir Ghana for a follow show no. Tie if President Mahama say obe reset Ghana, now it means yen time nye enko yenti obe reset yen time. Now state farm and a state land sir, for state farms sir, ama for encroaching no. Or make sure say obe jini nyina ma o mine back. If we are touting ourselves say Ghana is an agricultural country there, the youth must go into agriculture. Your my Ghana, yes, University of Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. Na COVID aba, na your close to school no. Tio. So I just ask myself, say, yes, COVID aba. Na University of Science and Technology. Na yet to me kokra nose pad. Whatever it is, those logistics PPEs. Ya what schools were high training and kwala. Na no. Yet to me close to those schools. No, say school no cry yet to me crass and your man cry the brewum. So what is
a boy we are keta na professor na to join news na nkwasi abro phone na de na bisa say oti school mo de na o kire. Alaska. You see that is that is how the sad aspect of our education. We are focused on issuing certificate to people. Alaska, we don't develop minds. We don't develop skills. We don't enhance capacity. We don't develop potentials. It's about your time paper showing some. And in Nipano, they didn't want to answer a certificate. What different in summer, on one case cannot speak for himself. On one case, didn't want to answer. And that's our problem. But elsewhere, among for are concerned about the expertise, what you can offer, solution, how about you thinking around the box just to come out with solution. That is what people. That is what that education is about. It's about unlocking the potentials and perfecting it. What I say, and some of these things, for instance, COVID, nose mask. And testing devices and as a form. Why must we rely? America for other countries and Tanzania research and for we are mabontia, vaccine about here, and Africa and Kenya be Alaska. Yet hatam sikase your friends COVID now, but we are vaccine about big companies are selling already agidino, and I am making sika available say acquire research now the COVID vaccine about what a once and beam. Yan winning quite and now Homaswane went to cancer manipantie. I think they said na wusikano akra state lands abu sansa sena ye jejeno just give it to the military and let them take over. They can employ young people, let them go into farming large scale. Alaska, all the 16 regions in India, you make sure say you large acres of land and state lands are different yeah, and it's overlap a more a grow that's right. We across all the 16 regions. Make sure you have coordinators and the military in part. You making sure some of these things will be done. Alaska, you set up local companies and I say firms ever partner with the military. Now among hinterlands. Roads now I say give them the contract to build these roads. They can. Oko military now, I'm told some more engineers will more.
Oh, that's right.
There are people who are very competent enough. But you didn't start sitting in a real estate. Real estate in your for your mom, what dear.
That's right.
Because we are sick and a honor bit in the acco. A honor cotosment, Mrs. Onyasicano, or ton chance, and to any baba hosono, and to Chromo be going to real estate.
Obia sending messages, a man artificial hair, no, you're the Adibia from the Sisal. Okay. And the idea. We can grow some in Ghana.
Alaska, Diana, me say, you see, that is why you need focus individuals. We are very visionary. Your friends saying, foresighted individuals. Thinking about just themselves. Now, open up just to ensure. And I never quite Ukroman say, Nipanya to me, they don't open up to anybody.
Oh, that's right.
Freeze on one. Now what would tension our casano crowd we a ball have been a way wine. What are some mechanics? So and no idea by a dozen you open the horizon just to engage people, no ideas in as a form. I say we can build this country because all the needed resources, both human and natural,
we have them.
Are you here to build this country? We have, and we will not rely on any external partner beer for anything. And ben show your survivor. By your Dakroma say, your survivor, on $3 billion be a from IMF. Or mine Ghana. When gold, a month for real free chrome in a year, crown, or change this $3 billion. Now, mine your buy. It's about leadership. It is about being honest, putting right people at right positions, and making sure, say, their passion, everything, are rooted in the welfare of the people. They are really working for the people. The allegiance isn't to party or individuals who appointed them, but to the people, to the constitution, and to the flag of this country. And that is the only way we can move on. Alaska, now no be frame, woman be what you over 60 years or live in America or catch them say opposite birthday. Because at 60 years, oh yeah, America.
Okay.
Look at this weather. Oh yeah, then even 55. Oh yeah, then they want to come home, but she's concerned about health care. Me bana me yare he na me call social system say na esitie. What I say, there are people who are willing to come, but they are scared because oba na me catch oboga bi ba ha kofa ne nema ba mrantie bi de yes more fly abobo muti ho mukokun ni.
Oh,
obi a wa bo ne bra nyina America oba be hwese obetime oba ha abebie company next year oba omukokun no kwan ho.
I'm a mask
security wise Alaska. So I think that there are a lot that be make us what's your bonting baby now see am far ho I am say damn you
but na uwo on my president to me bubu hospital ni mortuary.
Yes.
Egu.
Sa hospital no be sin there. Okay, so be so see you. Agenda 111 na. Omo ma so no mo ye ni gidigidi no ba kokura nu ho ya wie. Alaska, we have a lot to do.
Right.
Ghana, I think say Independence Day celebration I celebrating. I think we should stop. Nyansa bia nim. I see you do soon.
We had Independence Day.
Yes, do Independence Day. I see you do soon. Now ya can't share who say be Jimmy over the years.
Ghana's Day of mourning.
Morning. Now ya the reminder who they need to do the right thing.
And you to need Osukasi.
Alaska. You see, sometimes maybe the way I think is different. So never be high I am who's a Nyansa nim. 6 March do na nyina so ho kogo wiem na police for center de tuntum na fifire ti omo na mu di last hey bra hey march pass omo de ko hefa o wi akotena barracks ne fridge ne nema guabonten one na yire dadam ne ma me besra na so tu koda na damfo nchai police barracks go to the military barracks the boys no okọ mu gudam to say ye fan say omo wo school abranti a wa wie military training na wa ba I expect to say I no corner apartment no. Omo dadam mu to say your friend say student form.
Every crowd tent as you.
Alaska. Oko be ma camper. Boys no da student form so. So ya nia omo ba o sase be ya adwuma no. Student form so no order. Na ye area so ho kogu Independence Square. Yes, hey na ye koba afi bia nyansa bia nim. Omo wi aka e da so omo se yabo no. Omo ba o yembe so. Yo chese message nyankopon bia ntimi ngi yen o. Tese ye dim nyansa no so say be gi ye ho free side ne yesua nyansa no nyankopon kra will not be interested
me da say abusa from Alaska the Don jumadie no eye simpie so me award winner this ya me na me kita title no na o hwe wa kire bre na akasuma makoma duonu mi no na etrese no nan abo messages in bana eba na UK for na say this is my first time of watching this show. Now, in fact, very, very educative. Now, Obisa said that way from Monday to Friday, 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. Monday to Friday, 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. And I show we so a coso. As I got in na yena yete so. Now, say show no bakoye na wasumba ya wada. But bomodin say only Chris Pat Hearing Center beto kese. Chris Pat and kanche Ghana ni beauty and say wama ba enti ma aso hu ha obia no enye wo ha. Se waso ya we ya, se waso fiti, se omofra se obi di bibi na wo wasum, se waso fiti yi ti se akatoa eyi nka eye Chris Pat Hearing Center. Bayem fisia eduonu ni echi ene aba o man Ghana mu ha.